It's Online Biz Real Talk today, and we have an incredible subject for you coming in with a bang for the new year. Merry Christmas. We have our beautiful Christmas tree in the back there. Pretty excited for the holidays and Christmas and a new year. So our subject today is why start a business in 2023? Why is it a good idea to start an online business in 2023? Why is it a good idea to start this business in 2023? Let's literally open up 2023 with a bang. I remember when I first started this business and I kind of opened up 2019 with a bang, and here I am today, 4 years later, booming to the top. There's no stopping me. We're going all the way up. So I have an incredible business partner backstage. Mr. Vivancos is here. Hi, Mr. Vivancos.
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
We're going to add our business partner that's backstage there. Hi, Amit. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you guys doing today?
Good. So our subject today, we have quite a good subject. Why start a business in 2023, right? Why start an online business specifically?
Why?
So, Amit, why don't you introduce yourself and let's talk a little bit about this subject.
All right. First off, my name is Amit. Been in the online business now for 4 years now. I'm really enjoying it. I initially started this business because I saw one of my friends doing it, and she was my coworker at the time, and she was looking for something else. At the time, I was a 911 operator. We were working long hours every day. And she was tired of that, and she wanted something else for her. She had a family, she had young kids, and she wants to spend more time with them. And I knew for the longest time she was looking for something else. And eventually, I saw that she was not looking for something else. She stopped talking about it, and she got busy. And I asked her what she was doing, and she introduced me to this. And that was perfect timing for me as well, because I was looking for something else and working shift work. That allowed me the time on my days off to easily work at home while I was at home to work on my business. The reason why I think the online world worked perfectly for me as well, especially this business, was the automation that we have in the background. And that allowed me to still go to work. I had a job that I loved at that time as a 911 operator. Now I'm a full-time career firefighter, and it allows me to still go to work, and I love doing that. And in the background, it still runs for me. The reasoning why I think 2023 is a time to start, because as I spoke to my friend, she was watching the person that introduced her to this business for a whole year prior to starting. And every single person I talked to in this community has watched someone for a certain amount of time before taking action and stepping in. And just like anything, of course, you're going to be skeptical about something once you first see it. It's up to everyone to do some due diligence, to do some research after they find out what the business is about. Look into it. And I've been here since 2018. A lot of people have been in this community since 2016, and we're all still here. So this business is truly legitimate. We get tax receipts. We do our taxes. Everything is legitimate. And in 2023, I don't want anyone to start doubting this business. Come in, ask the questions. We'll give you all the answers you want. We're real people. We'll meet up with you, and we'll give you all the answers that you need. So I think 2023 will be an amazing time to start. You never know what could happen. The pandemic happened. A lot of people lost their jobs. And to be truly transparent with all you, that was our biggest year that we've ever had. We've grown so much. A lot of people that came here to this business that were looking for a plan B lost their plan A job and made this their plan A. Now they're doing this full time, and they're all here. So I want to spread this business to as many people as I can and introduce them to it, because I know a lot of people are out there looking for something else, that are sick and tired of working long nights, long days, and are barely home with their family. So 2023 is going to be an amazing year for our community. I can feel it for us, for me, and I want it to be a big year for you as well.
Woo!
Speechless.
2023, here we come with another big bang. So, there's a lot of things going on in the online world right now, and a lot of online businesses are uncomparable with ours. They're with the products, with our tech team, with our support, with our commissions, our incentives, and not only that, there's a lot of things right now just in the offline world that's making people realize, what am I doing? Why am I waiting? And I'm literally waiting for a paycheck, and I'm still not making enough means. I literally seen on here. Let me see logistics of something I seen online. It says 52% of Canadians won't be able to afford Christmas gifts this year. Now that's a lot. That's more than half of Canadians that won't be able to afford Christmas presents this year. Now, I joked around on this post that I know Christmas has turned into a propaganda. Like, it's all about people are marking prices down. It's not really much less than before, and it's like there's all this like spend, 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 and I kind of am on to that. I'm a mom of five, and I kind of had a lot of Christmases here, and I realized like Christmas is not just about buying presents; it's about spending time with family, and it's about having a nice dinner, a nice drink, and having good times. So I understand that, and I teach my kids to be humble. But at the end of the day, it's very sad to hear that, right? And to hear that there's so many people that are going to feel that way, and just let alone make their children or their family feel so let down or unhappy. I'm sure they're going to tell them the same thing like I would say, be humble and it's okay, and next year's going to be okay. And but it's really, really sad to hear that that people are just working like dogs and not being able to make ends meet during COVID. There was not much restitution or whatever that they could give people. Everybody lost their jobs. They're trying to fight for it. Like, what about giving back? How so many of us lost our jobs, or so many of us wasn't paid for the time that we were absent because of COVID or whatever the case may be. I see there's a lot of people who are recuperating, who are in debt, or going through what they're going through right now. And what could we say? The online world is where to be. If you don't find something to make while you're sleeping, or earning while you're sleeping, or earning while you're doing your job, then you're going to be left working for the rest of your life. Okay, until you die, like Warren Buffett said. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work till the day you die. So, yeah, did you want to add something?
Exactly. The online world is definitely the way to go. It started shifting 10 years ago, and now it's starting to take a boom. For example, look at Blockbuster. They laughed at Netflix when they saw Netflix was going online, and saw what type of platform that they were trying to bring to the online world. But now look at what Netflix is, and where's Blockbuster at? They're bankrupt. Everything's online now. Don't laugh at people. A lot of people, when they hear something about online business, they right away think, oh, MLM, oh, there's a scam. It's not. Mm-hmm. You got to be open-minded. Take a look at what the people are presenting. There's a lot of legitimate businesses out there, and this is one of them. I know for me, I knew nothing about the online world prior to being introduced to this business. I didn't have social media. I didn't know anything about advertising. I didn't know anything about marketing. I didn't know about business. My whole mindset was in the public safety career path, as I was a 911 operator and working towards becoming a firefighter at that time. So I knew nothing. And when I came into this business, I was very surprised to see the type of platform that we had established in this business community, the type of training that we had, the step-by-step video guides. They're short, they're simple, they're easy. And the best part of it is that everyone has access to that same training. So if I don't understand anything, I go to any of my business partners like Georgia or Thito and be like, can you explain this to me? Can you guys walk me through this? Can you guys do a quick Zoom with me and show me exactly how to do this? Because I don't get it. That's what I love about it. And it's very transparent. Everyone has the same training. Just like when you log into any social media page today or tomorrow, you see that it updates. Facebook looks different every time you log in. YouTube has different things going on. our training updates with it too. So don't ever feel like you're going to be alone in this community. We have updated training. We have a lot of people that are there to help you. As long as you come with an open mind and you're willing to work hard, you will succeed. You will find success.
100%. Thank you for that.
100%. Yeah.
So, what did you want to say, Tito? Introduce yourself for us, and yeah, let's talk a little bit about the subject.
Hi there, everybody. My name is Tito Vivancos Hernandez. Been in the business for about 9 months, about maybe a year. I used to work in construction every day in my life. I didn't have much time. Maybe one day a week. I used to take off, maybe Sundays. Sometimes I do. I'd work even Sundays. And my birthday last year, I was working. It was a Saturday, and I was working on my birthday, and then the next day I had to work also. So in this business, 4 weeks into the business, I quit the business. I quit my. I called my boss and I said I have to let you go because this is amazing. I'm getting what I'm making in 2 weeks. I'm making it in one day. Why am I just spending time, working for somebody else? So I decided to call him about a year ago, and I'm still, I'm still here. I'm still, I haven't worked in construction since I knew about this business. The question is, why is it good right now to be in an online business?
Why start an online
why start-
business
yeah.
in 2022?
Why start it? Well, you see, it starts like this, okay, guys. When you see that in the world something's changing, because just focus in cars, for example. I'm focusing in cars. Right now, everybody's talking about the electric cars. There's electric cars everywhere. The Tesla came out, and now every new car, the Ferrari, Audi, every new car comes out with these little keychains, whatever that you press and it turns on into lights. Everything is electric. So is the online world. So is the work platform that people are going to be using. From 10 years from now, everybody's going to be working in online businesses. Everybody. The people that are going to be the top dogs in this online world are the ones that are waking up earlier than others. Like the world right now, fully the world is not woken yet, but it's waking up. People are waking up. People are saying, wow, another pandemic could happen. They have us controlled by the others. It means to get to end of month, we have to get more money. You fight to get a raise. You don't really want to go through that. And also people are starting to notice that in the world, there is time that you could have more time having an online business at the comfort of your home and not to go outside. I know, I'm so grateful for everybody that works outside, all the people that work in construction, like me before, the doctors, everybody that's there out saving lives, but as the world changes and it becomes more online world, it becomes more electric cars, we won't need as much as labor into the world because it's becoming an online world. So meaning that people are going to need to work in the online world. So this right now, 2023 is the best year to start an online business because this is the beginning of something that in history is changing. Life is changing for many of us. And the ones that get to the pie first will have the best pieces of the pie. And I'm not saying that that we all want to get where we're supposed to want to go. But I mean, if you make the decision right now, then now is when people are.
You're building your empire now.
Exactly. People want to do it. Yeah.
People may get confused because even me right now, if I was a viewer and I was watching you, I'm like, well, I guess only the people who started long ago are the most successful. Not true.
No.
So what he's trying to say is if you start now, you're going to be very successful and you're going to build your empire up. Why wait next year? Why wait for tomorrow?
Yeah, I don't mean, sorry to cut you. I don't mean that, the top dogs are the ones that start beginning saying because this is an MLM or a pyramid scheme. No, because people that come in the business, they can become bigger than us. They can become bigger than multimillionaires that we know in this business. In this business, it's not a business that you make money off the people underneath you. So you can always make more money than your sponsor. I sponsor people, but I don't make commissions out of what they make of the money they make from affiliate marketing. I make a commission also, but that company that affiliates us pays us the commission. So
Pays us incentives, pays us
exactly.
bonuses. So the greater of a coach, the greater of a mentor we are, we get incentives. So we've been trained, and we are known throughout the world as very knowledgeable, and we have expertise training to help those in need. So that's why we're succeeding above and beyond. We're succeeding because we have the right community, we have the right training, we have the right support. I know you're going to go. You want to
Yes.
drop them off?
Yes, I'm
Okay,
gonna
go
drop them
ahead.
off.
So I know you gotta
Excuse
get
me,
going.
everybody. I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Whoever hasn't, gotten into this, I'll see you soon. This is your Change Your Life. Oh, by the way, I spent today all day. What is it? Thursday today. I spent all day making an igloo outside. So I do the driveway, and then I get the over, snow, and then I make an igloo, and I'm making like a little city. I have every day to make, means and having fun with my life and working on my business at the same time the business works in the back. Take care, everybody.
You can literally follow your dreams and make an igloo. I had to bug him. Sorry, Tito. You know I'm gonna bug you. I literally spend my time with my children, and I help my business partners. And I love actually staying fit, working out. I love doing all the things that a person needs to do for themselves. Because at the end of the day, me and Amit was talking before we went live, and he was just telling me the call centers are really crazy. And he's like, I don't know if you remember, or if I told you, I used to work in, the 911 dispatch. I was like, really? I was like, oh my goodness. So it's like, yeah, the online world is a lot easier than the offline world. The offline world will really get to you. And if you have more time, see, at the end of the day, and I'm going to bug you a little bit, Amit, soon here, because I want to ask you a little bit about your experience, working in these fields and how, change from there to here, what your perspective is. But what I'm saying is a lot of times, people just think, okay, well, I have money, or I don't need to do anything else because I'm making money right now. So a lot of my friends and family are wealthy, and some of them aren't. Some of them lost their jobs during COVID and stuff. But a lot of them see what I'm doing. Like, I have money and everything. And, because I'm the type of person that's like, you know what, you could make more money with this business. And because they ask me what I do. And I'm like, as soon as somebody asks me what I do, I'm like, do you want me to send you to workshop? I'll send it to you, because it's going to explain a lot more than what I can explain in the minute here. And there's people that say, well, I'm making really good money where I am right now. I'm quite happy financially. Are you really happy? Do you have time for yourself? I don't say this to them because I don't want to bother them or bug them or put them on the spot. That's not who I am. But in my head, I'm thinking, well, I know you personally. And we're all the same. We're all the same humans. It doesn't matter what nationality we are, where we come from. We all want the same thing. We want time to heal ourselves. We want time to work on ourselves. We want time to look nice. We want time to feel good. We want time with our family. We want time to do fun little things. Just like Tito said, like that's his little therapy, to go outside and shovel the driveway and make an igloo for the kids. And they've been going sledding every day. They're going, we have so much snow. They're going sledding in our front and stuff. So they're constantly having fun. If that helps a person, and they can have more time on their hands, because you can have money, but could you have time freedom? Could you have time freedom? Financial, bye, love you. This little nephew's going home. So you can have money, but do you have the time? Money and time freedom, financial freedom and time freedom usually don't go together. It's usually one or the other. So what I've come to find in this wonderful online business is time freedom and financial freedom. And the more time I do put into my business, the more financially free I do become, the more money I have. So at the end of the day, I could put more time into the business if I want. And there's days where I could rest. Okay, right now it's the holidays, and we're having a lot of rest. We're chilling and we're having fun. We're visiting with our family and friends, and we're shopping, and we're doing all these things. We're financially free, but guess what's happening in the background? My business is already built, and I have my ads running. I have free ads running too. And I have all these things happening right now. And our tech team literally has everything down pat. So our automated systems going. So with all that being said right now, I can do whatever I want and still be able to earn a living. So Amit, compared to this online business, I know you're working as a firefighter right now, but like as you were telling me, like how much anxiety or how much work it was as being on like a dispatch for 911, or like compare to a job and then compare this business. How would you compare the both? Why would you advise someone to start an online business in 2023? What is the comparison?
Yes. First off, yeah, for especially 911 operators or anyone in my line of field or anyone who does shift work, I think the biggest thing that you'll feel is the rest. I've been working as a 911 operator since 2013, early 2013, and now it's 2023. I'm still doing almost 2023, and I'm still doing shift work. I'm still working night shifts. And I'm still tired, I would say. It's those night shifts and the day shifts, the long hours that you work, you get tired, and that never goes away. And people say, "Oh, you're used to working night shifts. You've been doing it since 2013. You've been doing this for so long." No, you never get used to not sleeping at night. It's tiring. It's long hours, especially this time of year. You're working out in the cold. In the dispatch center, it's a bit different. You're not working in the cold, but it's mentally harder for you because you're dealing with a lot of calls. It's, I would say sometimes there's no closure. You deal with hard calls to deal with. There's no closure because you don't know what happened. You move on to that next call, and then eventually you just go home and you're tired. You go to sleep. You move on with your day, and half the day after your night shift, you spend sleeping because you're so tired. And even in the evening, you're still tired. You get that fatigue is still hitting you. And I found we work shift work. We do 4 on 4 off. And while I'm working on my business, I do a majority of it on my 4 days off. And as we spoke about, the automation is what keeps my business going on my 4 days on when I'm working. But my 4 days off, when I'm working on my business, I feel rested. I feel more relaxed. I feel very motivated. I have a lot of drive, and that's what keeps me going. And I think the online world is the way to go because you'll feel more rested. If you have kids, you'll have a lot more time with your kids. For me, I have my elderly mother that I live with. I take care of her, so I know that when I'm working on my business, I could easily sit down, work on it. If I have to go do something with her, easily step out. The automation's still going for me. Just because I left, nothing stops. Automation's still going for me. Step out, go hang out with her, do what I need, and I'm easily able to come back. So, in conclusion, to speak with what Georgia said, yeah, the mindset is everything. A lot of it is totally different. You feel way more relaxed mentally and physically. It's mentally and physically draining being in the public safety world because you're always up, long hours, not sleeping, dealing with a lot. Plus, your mind always has to be sharp and on the ball, ready to go. You never know what could happen, so you always have to be ready to go. So your mind's always going and it's never stopping. It never has a time to relax. But being at home, being relaxed like I am now, I'm able to relax, hang out, rest up, and just enjoy my online business and just sit here and relax. So I think it's a very, very big difference mentally and physically.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, I literally experienced a little bit of, kind of working, having a job. I always was a business owner, not an online business owner, but as an offline business owner and owning a brick and mortar business, we say, it was quite busy and difficult because I had to pack up all my stuff, right? That I would do like spiritual counseling and everything, pack it all up, get table, chairs, and have to go and set up. I would go and set up and I would have to wear heels. in this cold cement areas and really, 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 really busy. And sometimes, and I was just talking with somebody who's starting the business. She's working on a stand in the mall, and I would just tell her, like, when we get time to eat, sometimes I'm freezing. It's hard on my back wearing heels in this cement and marble floors, and it's a lot of work. And sometimes I'd pay like $1,000 for a spot and only make like 1,100-1,200 back. So you're doing this all and you're only getting 1,200. You're making a couple hundred on top, but you're getting maybe a clientele or whatever the case may be, or you might not. So for me, it was a whole lot of effort, and it was very time consuming, and I had to leave my children to be cared for by a nanny, which I switched nannies like there was no tomorrow. Like there was a lot of people that didn't treat my kids good, or wasn't taking care of them, or they had to work, or they're like, okay, well, you know what, I'm moving away, or they wanted to be a live-in nanny and I just didn't have the space. And there was just always something. And I didn't like that lifestyle. I didn't like the lifestyle where I had to work for, literally I had to work extra hard and not be there for my kids. And at the end of the day, we got takeout, and I paid the babysitter like $90 a day. And I was like, this ain't working. This isn't working. What am I doing? I'm stressed. My back hurts. I have anxiety. I'm not with my kids. We're eating takeout, whether it's fancy takeout or not. I'm making money, but I have no time. I don't have any time for my children. And I feel like I'm never getting ahead. So I literally moved here to BC. I used to live in Toronto, Ontario, and I brought my business here on a smaller scale, and it failed. So that's another thing. You can get a brick and mortar business. You could pay the rent on like literally a place of business. You pay the bills, you buy the signs, you pay for the advertisement, and it could flop, and you lost a whole bunch of money. With this business, you don't have to do that. You literally sign up and you get everything done for you. Okay, everything's included. You never have to pay a monthly fee for our training or for our online business sales funnel and website, right? You don't have to do that. You literally have it running for you. Did you want to say something, Amit? No? So with that being said, the online world is where to be. 2023 should be a new year for you, and being an entrepreneur, doing something in the new era. It's a new era right now. Don't be left behind, because believe me, you will be left behind. The online world is moving, and it's moving fast. We have grown from only, when I first started, 10,000 people, now to 40,000 people, okay? A worldwide, nationwide. Now, that's not even a scratch on the surface, because there's billions of people. So we 7 billion people in the world. And we haven't even scratched the surface. We are in all countries. We have 4 companies. One is a multi-billion-dollar company, and the others are multi-million-dollar companies striving. I think the second one might be a multi-billion-dollar company too, striving, like succeeding above and beyond at an exponential rate. There's no stopping us. If you want to see what we're doing in the online world, go to our websites in this post here. You'll see it on top of our post. And if you don't see it, reach out to us. If you see this on anybody else's page, it means I coach and mentor them directly, and they too can help you get started. So add your name and your email to their website, or send them your email. Tell them you want to watch the free workshop. Send it to me, and you can literally watch our workshop and see how you too can get started. See what this business is all about. See how we're going to set you up a website and sales funnel. So thank you, Amit, for coming on today. Thank you for answering all those questions and giving your testimony and letting us have a little insight between the online world and the offline world. Keep on succeeding above and beyond. And thank you for all you do for online business community. God bless. I'll see you on the other side. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And click that link. Add your name and email. You won't be disappointed. There's so many of my online business partners that said that. They were so happy. They wish they would have started 8 months ago, they said. And that's why Thito said that, because it's true. So, bye. Thank you.